this people are just wowed by. When they get it home, we get great reviews. In fact, before we even get to it, let me tell you some of the reviews. Can I do that, Ron?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm happy we purchased these. We only to be used when there's a fire, so we use them whenever we're outside. We keep one in the bedroom. We keep one everywhere. Here's one that says, I have not used the Extinguisher 2pack yet, but I feel very comfortable about having these in my house. I'm lucky to have them. Thank goodness we have these. It goes on and on and on. And remember, we're not telling you to get rid of your regular fire extinguisher if you have one, even if you know how to use it. Most people don't. But this one, pop off the cap, push the button, boom, you're in business. It sprays up to 15 feet away. It is a customer pick on HSN, and you don't get one or two or three, you get four, because you never know where, if you keep your fire extinguisher in your kitchen, what if you get a fire in another room? You gotta run all the way to get it. What if you're out in your car? What if you're camping or whatever and you got an unruly fire in your campfire? It'll work on that as well. Thousands gone. The man that created it, Ron Thames, is here. Good to see you, buddy.
Guys, pleasure. Thank you.
I'm sorry we are indoors.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Because it's a lot easier to do a fire outside to show everybody.
It is.
But this product is really, really smart. And I think, you know, this is not an indulgence. Everybody should have a set of these.
Yes, that's right. And what I'm so excited about, really, we are inside today, okay? And the weather pushed us inside. Normally we go outside, we do some fires.
Yeah.
But you know, here's the exciting part. Think about this. We're talking about for your home. Inside the home, people get misled sometimes. They think we're doing fires outside and the fire's gonna take off in a barbecue pit or whatever. Yeah. But you know what? We're inside right now because it's raining outside. We had to come in, and this is what we want you to concentrate on, having these extinguishers in your home. As Guy said, you can put these little 4-packs of these 10-ounce extinguishers all over your home, in the garage. And you know, I was watching and talking about the products on HSN. Yeah. It is such a pleasure to be involved with a program that has such quality products. Yeah. And we're honored to be on here because I was watching y'all with the saw and so forth. That's awesome.
You know, we try to figure out like issues and problems that people have every single day, that everybody has. You know, doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you, doesn't matter. We all can have issues with fires. We can all die in a fire, okay? So it's really important that all of us are prepared. And you know, I like so many of you out there, if you have one fire extinguisher in your home and you got a bigger home, what are you gonna do if there's a fire somewhere else? Exactly. You know what I mean? I mean, this is gonna give you that extra protection.
Well, Guy, you know, we pointed out many times, the worst thing to have is a fire extinguisher in your home under the kitchen sink and you have no idea how to use it. Yeah. That's as bad as not having one at all. But with FireAde, it's so simple. All they have to do is take it and just push the button, and that's it. And you'll notice I'm putting it down, and then you just wipe it off. Wipe it right off. So the area that's burning is where the fire and where the damage is going to be.
We'll show you right here.
Yeah. So the good part about being able to have a barbecue grill, you know, being able to cool that grill. For example, if this grill was burning and you wanted to cool the grill down, and all you have to do, Guy, is they spray the grill, cool it down, and put it back in the truck.
And I am telling you, I've used this product on my, because I have, this is called the Little Smoky from Weber. Yep. And I have this exact grill when I go camping. And otherwise, the thing is so dang hot, you can't even move it.
Exactly.
This thing neutralizes any fire flame.
It just
brings the temperature down.
It drops it right down.
Unbelievable.
And obviously, this grill's not, I don't want someone to say, hey, Ron, this grill's not even operative. That is true. We're just showing you how easy it is to use the product and what the product really does for you. Having this little 10-ounce in the bedroom, in the bathroom, and think about, you know, I was talking to my wife earlier. A lot of people have no idea about hairspray. And let's say you had candles in the bathroom, and all of a sudden, you spray that hairspray toward that candle. That's like a blowtorch, Guy. Yeah. A lot of people don't think about that.
And if you got cotton towels and things like that, and something starts to light on fire.
Absolutely.
You know, what it really does for you, Ron, is it gives you a quick solution to a problem that we all deal with. And whether you're indoors or outdoors, we're indoors today because of the rain, but think about it. Fire gets out of hand, right? Maybe you find your kids outside playing with matches. They don't know what they're doing, you know how kids will be. And all of a sudden you see, you know, the part of the leaves are on fire or something. grab a can and run outside. By the time you even find out where your other fire extinguisher is,
correct,
how to use it, and we always have issues with, is it even going to work? I haven't used the thing in 7 years. Is it even going to work? These have a shelf life of how long is the shelf life?
Well, the shelf
5
life,
years.
yes, of the can. The product inside will last forever.
Forever.
But the manufacturer of the can wants a 5-year shelf life.
Plenty for me.
Yeah, and once we have an indicator on our extinguisher, once you use it, we recommend 100% you replace it, because you can't remember how much is in there. You want to be able to get that fire and take care of it.
People should buy a couple sets of these. If you've got kids that maybe are in their first time in an apartment, maybe you got kids that are in college.
Oh, yes.
Give them one of these for the
Absolutely.
dorm. Because let me tell you, when you got 300 kids in a dorm and they're all trying to get out at the same time because there's fire or smoke, you want to be able to help them to help themselves. Because that's really, if you can do that and you can quell that fire before it gets out of hand, this is the way to do it. Let me review the offer, because you know we could have done a 2-pack of these because they're worth it. But Ron said, no, let's do a 4-pack. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe one down in the basement. Maybe you got a workroom down there, and maybe you got some cans of paint, things like that. Maybe you want to put one on the first level of your home, maybe out in the garage or your shed, where maybe you got cans of gas or whatever it is, right? Obviously one in the kitchen, need one there, and then maybe even keep one in, I would even keep one in the car.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, I see a fire somewhere, I want to help somebody.
You won't believe this. We were just watching a news show, and they were talking about water bottles left in your car with the heat has actually started a fire. Really? And it melted, and you can go on the website or YouTube, and you can pull up about the water bottle fire. Now the fire service is looking at putting a warning out of the bottle left in the seat of a car. The water gets hot, and the bottle starts to melt and created a fire inside the car. And God, to your point, having these in the car ready to go, they're not gonna hurt themselves getting hot. Right. They will not freeze. So, you know, having our little extinguisher all over your home, as Guy said, especially in the garage, and someone's working on a lawnmower or a car or whatever, having this to be able to extinguish the fire, and see, it just comes out so easy. I know. Don't be alarmed of the product just coming out so soft. Let the product do the job for you. Yeah. And we have so many fire departments that use our concentrate, and we're approved by the United States military. The military technology is in this product, in this can. Yeah, I've watched it work, and I've seen it done on outdoor fires, and I'm always amazed at how quickly it works. Yes. It instantly brings the temperature down and cools whatever surface you have. It's non-toxic, it's non-corrosive, it's biodegradable. I don't even know what the heck is in my regular fire extinguisher. All I know is it makes a mess and it goes all over the place. Yes. And not only that, what's tough about a fire extinguisher is people don't adequately test them. True. They basically think, okay, I put it under the kitchen sink, it's gonna be fine when I need it. You don't even know if it's gonna work. These, like I said, you take it outside. If you wanna test it, squirt it, you know it's working, okay? Yes. And it's got a 5-year shelf life. You wanna go to our phones? Yeah. Let's say hi to somebody. Who do we got out there? We have Marcia from Michigan. Hi, Marcia, welcome into HSN.
Hi.
Hi, darling. Do you own the FireAde?
I bought the 2 larger ones before, and today I bought the 4-pack.
Good for you. Great. Tell everybody why you bought it and what you like about it.
Because it's easier than the great big fire extinguishers that you don't know how to use. Right. And I think it'd be good to keep them in the car. Right. We talked about that. Yeah, that's great. I think Marcia should have one anywhere. I do too. And realistically, a fire can start anywhere. It can start in the kitchen, bathroom, basement. It can start anywhere. And for me, it's like, why not have more than one? You know, and I think a lot of people, Marcia, think that one is enough. But you know, if you've got a fire in one end of the house and it's near the fire extinguisher, I'm sure not running across the house to go and get a fire extinguisher, right? I thought I'd give one to my son to put in his car, too. Good for you. His truck. Spread the word, Marcia. That's great. The word. Thank you. Honey, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate the testimonial. And you know, that's awesome. We hope we never, ever have to use it. But remember,
This is a great thing to bring when especially if you're doing a little campfire on the beach.
Exactly, right.
Let me tell you a story real quick, and,
Okay.
and I know we've got a couple minutes. I'll tell you this. So my son Daniel, when he was he's 18 now, but when he was about 4 or 5, he was at a camp on the beach, and I brought him in there in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. I get a call at noon. They say Daniel has burned his knees, and he had pretty bad burns on his knees. Him and the kids were on the beach, and somebody had dug out a fire pit, and they put sand over the coals, but they left the hole. So you get a bunch of 5-year-olds on the beach that see a hole. What do to it? They jump right in. And he jumped in on his knees. He burned his knees. It was pretty bad for a while there, and he really had scabs. It was terrible. But point is, all they had to do was take this and spray this on those coals.
And it's over.
Yeah, trust me, I almost owned that club. I said, no, it's okay, I get kids do that stuff. But I'm like, I was upset by it that somebody, first of all, didn't extinguish their fire. But a lot of people really don't know how. They just figure it'll burn out. Use this to extinguish even your social fires or your cooking fires.
Whatever. And you know, when I was talking about coming inside, I normally do fires with a torch, or we have a fire.
I know. I know.
And they said, Ron, you cannot do any fires on the inside. We'll be all over the place with trouble. But you know, this is a great opportunity for you to stop and think about actually having